Hi and welcome to Major Shrimp. Today I would like to show you how you easily install a power head on a double sponge filter. A lot of shrimp keepers and breeders like to work with these sponge filters. They are cheap, easy to use, easy to maintain, and they provide both a good mechanical and biological filtration. Sponge filters come in all different types and sizes. But the one I really like to work with are these double sponge filters, because they allow me to clean out or replace one sponge at a time without losing a lot of useful bacteria necessary for an effective cycling or filtration. In most ways, sponge filters are driven or powered by an air pump, but by installing a power head you can increase the flow rate through your sponges and create a nice cycling current into your tank. So, what do you need? You'll need a double sponge filter, and depending on the tank size you'll have, you can choose between a small one or a larger one, larger type. You'll need a power head, and today I will show you how it's done with the Aqua-L mini pot and the Aqua-L Circulator 500. More specifications of these power heads you can easily find on the net. You will need some aquarium silicone, a fine bladed cutting tool, or maybe a power tool or a power saw, and especially when you choose to work with the Aqua-L Circulator 500, you also need a coupling part to make sure that your power head fits nice and firmly onto the tube of your sponge filter. Alright, let's install a power head. Step 1. You always need to check if the inflow of your power head fits onto the tubing of your sponge filter. I'm going to start with the Aqua-L mini pot, and I really like to work with this power head simply because that the inflow fits nice and just perfect around the tubing of my sponge filter, and I don't need to do any adjustment. You just shove it on like this and you're done. Don't forget to seal the air inlet of the sponge filter with some aquarium silicone. This will prevent tank water to be drawn through the air inlet instead of through the sponges. Now let's take a look at the Circulator 500. This one has a much bigger inflow, and the tube of your sponge filter will not fit on or around the power head. In that case, you will need a coupling part. Connect the coupling part onto the power head, and you most likely also need to soften the plastic tube in order to shove it on the coupling part. Just dip it into a glass of hot or boiling water, only for a few seconds, otherwise the plastic will melt, and then shove it on carefully, and when the plastic cools down, it will seal nice and firmly around the power head. Depending on the height of your tank, it might be necessary to shorten the plastic tube of your sponge filter. Always keep in mind that before you cut or assemble the power head, you need to figure out how deep you want to submerge your pump. Now your sponge filter is ready to be installed in your tank, and if properly done, it will run really nice and smoothly. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to click on the like button if you enjoyed this video.